The top 10 differences between rich and poor mindsets. When people discuss wealth and poverty, they frequently assume that they come as a given. It occasionally is, as with inheritance from family. Today, though, it is largely earned rather than given. It's likely something that one can work for rather than just imagine. Psychologists frequently claim that you already have all you need to succeed financially. It has everything to do with your mindset, the way you think. Here are the major differences between wealthy and poor people's mindsets. Number 1. Rich people focus on opportunities. Poor people focus on risk. When you think like a rich person, opportunities will appear everywhere and in everything. You naturally have confidence in your abilities and don't mind taking any risk you can. You understand that's how you advance. However, if you have a poor mindset, you avoid opportunities because you concentrate on the risk. Because you are constantly worried, you usually only take actions that ensure you a profit. This is one of the major differences. Rich people consider what they might win, while those in poverty consider what they might lose. Number 2. Rich people think about investing money. Poor people think about spending money. Poor people are typically consumers, which is one of the main differences between rich and poor mindsets. They love having possessions in order to appear wealthier than they actually are. They are preoccupied with how others perceive them and will spend their hard-earned cash on pricier items or attire to make them feel more confident. However, wealthy individuals are aware that wealth is more important than appearance. Moreover, you must make investments if you want to be wealthy. Wealthy people save aside money, not to waste it, but to invest and grow richer. Thus, their primary goal is to use money to produce more money, not to spend it. Number 3. Rich people are lifelong learners. Poor people stop learning as soon as they get a degree if they make it that far. People with a wealthy mindset are aware that it is just not acceptable to let yourself go and neglect your education if you want to become and stay wealthy. This does not mean that you must hold numerous college degrees. Many successful people, including Bill Gates as an example, left college early. As a result, those who have a rich perspective are lifelong learners. They recognize their personal interests, talents, and distinctive attributes, and they strive hard to continually develop these aspects of themselves. After finishing some level of formal education, people with poor mindsets typically quit learning. Typically, they think that is sufficient and fail to recognize the value of always bettering themselves and learning new things to advance. Number 4. Rich people admire and compliment other people. Poor people criticize. Poor mindsets frequently compare themselves to others. Then, in an effort to cover up their own flaws and feel better about themselves, they frequently criticize other individuals. Rich mindsets don't have the time for this, though. They are focused on bettering themselves. They deliberately surround themselves with outstanding people in order to develop deep relationships and gain wisdom from others. There is a significant psychological gap between wealthy and the impoverished, because you are not helping yourself if your mind is occupied with criticizing others without learning from them. Number 5. Rich people take actions to achieve their goals. Poor people offer excuses. Rich people have a goal-oriented mindset. There is no compromising on this. There can only be a change of method to accomplish this. Rich people are aware of what they want and are willing to go to great lengths to have it. Poor people are more likely to find reasons to justify their failure and place the blame elsewhere than on themselves. They are not focused on achieving their goals. They offer justifications and excuses for their failure. Number 6. Rich people have a plan to get them ahead. Poor people hope for the best. Rich mindsets tend to leave very little to chance. They understand the value of preparing and are prepared to act to advance themselves. As a result, they decide to take control of their own destiny. People with poor mindsets are more likely to depend on chance, fate, and luck to bring them their desires. The psychological difference is in the activity. Rich people are proactive and assertively initiate change in their lives. Poor individuals are unwilling to get going and are passive recipients of what is happening in their lives. Number 7. Rich people practice long-term thinking. Poor people think short-term. It's normal to have to put off current pleasures and think long-term in order to accomplish any goal. Rich individuals are exceptionally skilled at this. They can make an investment in something to reap larger benefits in the future. Since immediate rewards are what they are most concerned about, poor individuals are unwilling to forego them in favor of rewards that will come later. As was previously mentioned, this way of thinking is related to poor people's fear of taking risks. Number 8. Rich people take challenges head on. Poor people rarely go outside of their comfort zone. Rich people understand that in order to succeed in life, you must put forth significant effort and overcome several obstacles. They are prepared to deal with discomfort to achieve their goals. People who are poor tend to stay that way because they place a higher value on comfort. People with poor mindsets often choose to remain in their comfort zones because it protects their feeling of self-worth. Number 9. Rich people make money work for them. Poor people work for money. Poor people have their sights focused on making money so they can live, pay their expenses, and then spend what's left on anything they want. The mentality of the wealthy is conditioned to see earning money as a means of acquiring more money. The main difference is that wealthy individuals see money as a way of obtaining more of it, whereas poor people see money as a goal. Number 10. Rich people have self-confidence. The poor believe in luck and fate. You must have faith in your own abilities and ability to do anything you set your mind to. These are not just hollow words. Believing in yourself isn't some kind of magic that gets you ahead. It has real consequences. When you believe your abilities are what make you successful and you don't succeed at something, you'll be aware that in order to succeed the following time, those skills must be strengthened. This is how we all develop and get better than we were the day before. However, if you think that your success is predetermined by the stars and is mostly, if not entirely, dependent on luck, when you fail, you'll undoubtedly believe that you weren't meant to succeed and give up. That will prevent you from reaching your goal. By now, I'm sure you've examined your own mentality and behavioral tendencies to determine whether you have a wealthy or a poor mindset. Whatever conclusion you've drawn, it is crucial for you to understand that mindsets can be changed to work in your favor if you want to become wealthy. You can practice and improve any of these different modes of thinking in order to achieve your goals. With that said, please give this video a thumbs up before you leave. Our team would be so grateful. And don't forget to subscribe and press the notification bell to receive an alert whenever we post a new video. We appreciate your time, and we'll see you in the next one.